What is the future of Wellen Park looking like? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down some of the exciting new things happening with the downtown, new communities coming, and some awards and recognition that Wellen Park recently received. Let's get started. So let's start with the downtown, because this is, I think, something everyone can get behind, because you don't have to live in Wellen Park to go enjoy the downtown. But of course, for the people that live in Wellen Park, they're going to go use that downtown as much as humanly possible. And us, we don't live in Wellen Park, but we like to get out there quite a bit ourselves. So phase 2 is getting started at the time of filming this right now, but I want to get into some more details from an article as far as things that we can expect from the area. By the way, if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Wellen Park area, as well as anywhere from Bradenton down to Inglewood, Port Charlotte, or the Orlando Metro, those are areas we serve. You can call, text, or email our team. We'd love to help you. We've helped a lot of people move the area. It's a great way to support the channel so we keep making you videos like this. But what we've got is a 44,000 square foot expansion for downtown Wellen Park, as you can see in the article here. Now, what I really find interesting, and we talked to some people in the downtown Wellen Park, are some of our connections with that area as far as like what kind of things we can expect to see coming to the area. But I think this article also gives some awesome ideas of some different things that are coming as well. So we talked about in that video that the hotel that's going to be coming to the area. I don't think that's any secret anymore. But in this article, they talk about some of the more specific things coming to the area, such as a clothing boutique. It says a Pilates studio, a hair salon, optometrist, a pet boutique, and various professional offices and additional restaurants. And I think also one thing worth noting is it's already more than 65% pre-leased. So like once this stuff gets built, you're gonna have stuff in there pretty quick. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if by the time it's all completely built, it's 100% leased and good to go. So that's exciting. But what I also think is great is that it's going to be 2-story buildings, which a lot of the buildings that are there now, not all, but most are 2 stories, which is awesome just because you get more from, a smaller square footage area. You get more out of the downtown, more options and possibilities, because you can have a restaurant on the first floor, and then on the upper floor you'll usually see a little bit more professional service type businesses, which is what the plan is here. As you can see, 2-story mixed use buildings, and first floors will be restaurants and retail. Everyone can get behind that. But then you can also maybe take care of some appointments by having second floor professional offices, or maybe you could even get a job at one of those professional offices and then have food and entertainment on the first story and shopping. That would be pretty cool as well. And basically it goes on to say, where this is happening. If you watched any of our recent videos in Wellen Park, subscribe to the channel if you haven't so you can catch those videos. But it's kind of happening right by that Foxtail Coffee corner of Wellen Park. So right as you're kind of entering the downtown area, if you're entering from that road anyway. And so it'll be nice to have that there and kind of fill that area out. And what we're kind of seeing right now is some of the what were previously parking lots are becoming the spots and the locations for where these new businesses are going in. And then the article also goes on to talk about how they're, going to include more overflow parking and things like that, which we've already seen some of that being done. And there's a lot more room for parking, which was starting to become necessary, because I'll tell you what, when downtown first opened in Wellen Park, like there was a few people there, but over the course of a year, it just steadily increased and increased and increased. And I swear when Oak and Stone opened, which is an awesome restaurant, and you can get like all these different beers, and you can buy them by the ounce. I think they got like 50 beers on tap, maybe even more. But once that opened, it was like, phew, that the traffic, like foot traffic and people and actual driving traffic of people parking skyrocketed. And it's just become this awesome place to go hang out and just people watch or interact with people and get to know some people. And they have events going on all the time. So everything about this is super exciting and awesome. And I'm super pumped. So some exciting new communities coming. Now, this first one isn't maybe as big of news to you if you kind of had to pulse on what's going on in Wellen Park, but there's 2 that maybe will be a little bit more. So the first is Palmera, and basically it's going to be a single family home neighborhood, as you can see in the article. It's going to be a gated community, and it's going to feature over 400 single family homes in its first phase. And it also says it's going to have private on-site amenities channeling a coastal New England vibe, which is kind of cool, something a little different. And that's definitely one of the things that's kind of cool about Wellen Park is, each community's kind of got its own little different vibe and flavor and architectural style. But there's going to be 6 home builders. I think that part is one of the coolest, and there's going to be some new builders coming to the area that we have not seen in Wellen Park anyway. Some we've seen in like Sarasota and in like the North Venice area, but not Wellen Park. And I think the other thing that's exciting is they're going to be luxury and some semi-custom homes. So that's pretty cool. And oversized home sites. I mean, that's one of the things we often hear in comments from people is they don't like how close the homes are to each other or how small the lots are. So this is going to give you some options to get a little bit more space in your yard to do whatever it is that you want to do, or just to have a little bit more privacy. And as far as some of the new builders, as you can see, it's David Weekley, which I gotta say, really like their homes. We've seen some of their homes in the North Venice area and love them. We've actually helped some people with buying homes in the community that they build in, and also Homes by Town, ICI Homes, and MI Homes. And of course, Mattamy. Like, you gotta have Mattamy when it's Wellen Park. They're basically like the master planner of the entire thing. And then Neil. Like, so Neil and Mattamy, we've definitely seen throughout the Wellen Park area already. So no big surprise to see them in there as well. But I think the exciting thing about this community, on top of the bigger home sites, is having these new builders for two reasons. Number one, it gives a little bit more variety to the types of homes in the community, because a lot of times you'll hear people say like, I don't like the cookie cutter feel of a planned community or gated communities or HOA communities. Well, here you're getting different builders with different styles of homes, so it doesn't all necessarily look exactly the same. But as you can see, like I said earlier in the article, it's going to have a coastal New England vibe. So there's still going to be a similar aesthetic, but not everything's going to look exactly the same, which I think is really cool. But then on top of that, number two, I think the really cool part is having new builders to the area and different floor plans to pick from. Just because if you for us, we've done a lot of home tours through all the different communities. If you haven't seen our videos, go back to some of our videos on the channel. We've done pretty much every community you can think of in the area that's building right now. And so to have some of these being now offered in Wellen Park is super exciting, just to get a breath of fresh air on the floor plan side of things, and just to give people different options. Also, you know, all within one community is great, because now you can check out the community and have a lot of different options to pick from right there and get a real sense for some different possibilities. So I think that's really exciting. And then it goes on to say they have dozens of new floor plans and amenities to appeal to a mix of families, retirees, and young professionals. So you can see they're kind of trying to appeal to all segments of the market. You know, this isn't just a community for one type of buyer, you know, or retiree. It's not a 55 plus community. It's not for families. It's not for young professionals. It's for everybody. So I think that's really cool. And then as far as amenities, let's get into that, because this part's pretty exciting. It's going to have a resort style lifestyle, and they're going to have a clubhouse, which that's pretty standard. Indoor and outdoor amenities, including the clubhouse for social gathering, workouts, and activities. So, you know, that's semi-standard, I guess you could say. Not every community is going to get that, a workout facility and dining. And then it's going to have the fitness center, the golf simulator, which is part of that, which is, I think, is pretty cool. Casual 19th hole style restaurant with event space, and then outdoor amenities, including a resort style pool, a separate lap pool, splash pad, playground, and pickleball courts, and a fire pit lounge, and nature trail connecting to Wellen Park's 30 miles of trails, which the trails, that's one thing that I think is just awesome about Wellen Park, that they've included those trails that connect to the downtown and the communities and things like that. But to have all those trails in your community and then connect to that, it just gives you a lot more options for different types of walks to have, whether you want more suburban walks, sort of urban walk if you go through the downtown, or more nature walks if you go just from the downtown around the lake. So that's really exciting. And then a multi-purpose lawn they're going to have in the community for picnics, play dates, food trucks rallies, which sign me up for that. I mean, I'm down for a good food truck rally. I don't know about you. Leave a comment. Yoga, Tai Chi, and more. So, I mean, you're coming down to Florida, you're getting your tropical paradise and weather, and you're getting some yoga and Tai Chi and food trucks to really bring it home. I mean, that's the vacation lifestyle. That's the Zen lifestyle, right? So super exciting. And then to get into a little more details as far as the homes, we're talking about gas homes. So if you want to cook with actual flames, you can do that, which that's not super new to Wellen Park. A lot of the communities are offering that, but it's good to know that that's a possibility if that's something you're looking for. Open concept floor plans, modern lifestyles. And as far as square footage goes, you're looking at 2,300 to over 5,000 square feet with 2 to 3 car garages. And it'll also offer townhomes and coach homes from 1,400 to 1,800 square feet. So giving you a lot of different ways to live and options. And I think that's super exciting again. And it kind of, I think, demonstrates how they're kind of trying to make it a community for people that are, you know, in all different stages of life. So super exciting. So another new community coming that you might not be as aware of is called the Esplanade at Wellen Park. And as you can see, it's going to have 877 new units starting in early 2026. So we're getting a little ahead of the curve here, but you can see they've got a little idea of what the pool and the amenities area is going to look like, and it looks gorgeous. I think the shape of the pool alone just looks really, really cool. You can see they got a hot tub over there, but let's get into the details. Now, we've actually previously on the channel done Taylor Morrison, who is the builder of this community, Esplanade video, but this is the Esplanade at Wellen Park. So to get into a little bit more details, they're going to have a pool, spa, fitness center, pickleball courts, tennis ball courts, and a private Bahama bar for residents only. Sounds good. A full-time manager will also be on site to organize events and activities. I think that's really cool when they do that in communities, just because it gives everyone in the community, number one, something to do, number two, a way to socialize with people, and number three, get to know your neighbors so you can build that sense of community. I think that's a really great thing to have and an awesome perk. So the community is going to span 7 acres, and it's going to be located west of the Mayaka Pines Golf Club, though the course is not owned by the developer, but they're looking forward to working with the golf course, it says, so that residents can have easy access. So if you're looking to have that golf lifestyle without maybe paying that golf membership to be in a golf community, this could be a good option to consider. And I think this is one of the cool parts about this. It's bringing a little bit more variety to Wellen Park as far as the types of homes that are out there. There's not a lot of condo options out there right now. This is going to change that. There are a few, but there's not a lot. Again, if you're looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in this area, get a hold of us so we can kind of help you kind of figure out where your options are based on what you're looking for, because condos are a little bit trickier to come by in certain square footages, and finding the home that kind of fits all the things that you're looking for, because a lot of this stuff you can't just go online and find maybe some of the certain details you're looking for, and we can help you shortcut that process and find the right area for you. But having condos here, they're also going to have villas, single family homes, and offering anywhere from 2 to 6 bedrooms with sizes ranging to 1,500 to 3,000 square feet. I think that's exciting. Definitely giving you a variety of lifestyles and options in the same community. Also, what I think is interesting about this is they're being very specific, you know, while having these ranges of homes on who they're going for. It says they're trying to aim this at seasonal residents with low maintenance designs for those who spend part of the year elsewhere. So that's pretty cool. As far as price point, they're going to range from the 400s to more than 1 million. As you could see before, you know, being up to 6 bedrooms, that's going to put that price point much higher. Being in a condo, lower. I gotta say, if they're talking about 400,000 for a condo, though, that does sound a little steep, but it is a 1,500 square foot, I believe was the minimum. So I guess it's not quite so bad, but I guess we'll see. No rental units in the community. And interesting enough, the Esplanade by Taylor Morrison in Wellen Park was not part of the original master plan. And I think it's cool that they're incorporating this, because again, it's going to give some different options out there as far as if you want, you know, more of that seasonal lifestyle, if you want something more low maintenance, or if you want a condo, just give some more options like that in the area. Because I mean, right now when we go to the downtown, we always see like the Tropia apartments, and we're like, man, it'd be so cool if you could have like a condo, you know, there and be able to walk to the downtown, or just to have that low maintenance lifestyle. Now, these won't put you right next to the downtown, but you can get that lower maintenance lifestyle and maybe a smaller maintenance, you know, type of living if that's something you're looking for. And sales for the Esplanade are looking to start in the fall of 2025, so not too far from now. Again, if you're looking to buy here, get a hold of us. But we got one more community to talk about that's coming, and this one's by Toll Brothers, and this one is called Oakbend. So this is a nice change of pace, a little bit of a different name and something we haven't seen before. And I think one other cool thing about this is it's going to offer 1- and 2-story luxury homes. Not to say that there's not a lot of 2-story home options in Venice and Wellen Park. There's a few out there, but it's not super common. So it's good to have those options included here. And the sizes are going to range from 2,156 to over 2,900 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms at prices ranging from the upper 600,000s. As far as amenities, we are looking at a resort style pool, a fitness center, pickleball courts, a clubhouse, bocce courts and a playground. And like all of Wellen Park, it's going to give you direct access to the walking trails that are so cool. One of the best parts about Wellen Park. Great for you to get outside, get some fresh air, and experience all kinds of different scenery on your walks, whether you want nature, you want something a little more urban-ish in the downtown, if you want more nature or suburb, like there's all kinds of options if you go explore the trails. Really, really one of the cool parts about Wellen Park. And this community is actually looking to start selling in summer of 2025, according to the article. So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to meet that deadline. Super exciting though to have some different options again coming to the area, something a little bit bigger, more luxury. There are a couple different options in Wellen Park like this already though, with some more luxury builders. Again, get a hold of our team if you want to get a sense for the different options out there. But there are some amazing, gorgeous, large homes out there in Wellen Park if that's something that you're looking for. The article goes on to say, with flexible open floor plans and unrivaled personalization options through the Toll Brothers Design Studio experience, this resort style community will continue the standard of luxury living in Wellen Park. And gotta say, Toll Brothers does do some great work. They make some beautiful homes, and I mean, open floor plans is definitely the thing that most people want right now. And as of right now, they don't give a whole lot more information about like what's actually specific to this community going to be unique or different. Outside of that, they kind of just go into some of the things about like what makes Wellen Park great. And as you can see, here's an image of one of the homes with the 2-story floor plan. So that'll give you a little sense of what to expect, but definitely exciting to see them coming to the area. But finally, let's talk about some of the recognition that Wellen Park got. It's actually the 6th top selling community in the United States for 2024, according to prominent national real estate consultants RCLO and John Burns. And the sales at Wellen Park were up 10% from 2023 to 2024. So exciting, and definitely showing you the growth to the area. And again, that'll help make sure plenty of people are taking advantage of some of these new communities coming, but also the brand new downtown and all the amenities coming to that, and the new restaurants and all the other fun stuff to do. But again, if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Wellen Park, Northport, Sarasota, Venice, Inglewood areas, get a hold of our team. We've helped a lot of people move the area. We'd love to help you too. That's a great way to support the channel if you are finding these videos helpful and valuable with making your move to the area, or if you're looking to sell from the area and finding them valuable, so we can keep making new videos like this. If you want to know more about living in Wellen Park, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and live breezy.